Hey there, and welcome back. Today is probably the last Cars and Coffee we're going to have this year. We are going into the winter season. Let's take a look around. Lots of Mustangs here today. There's literally everything. This is a great turnout for this time of the year. This one's a twin turbo, two gigantic turbos on the front of this. It's a really nice Volkswagen Beetle convertible. This is an early car with the covered headlights. I love the taillights on these older cars. This one is a 1960. You can see the condition this car was in before it was restored. Quite a few of these import cars here today. Here's an Ineos Grenadier. People say that these are inspired by the old Land Rover, but I really think they are more G-Wagon than Land Rover. These are basically a German design built in France by a bunch of Englishmen. Oh, this is cool. I've never seen anything like this. Looks like a Dodge Charger pickup rally truck. So it looks like this was an old cop car Dodge Charger. And I think the tailgate came off of some Dodge pickup truck, but the rest of it looks like it was probably custom built. It's even well trimmed on the inside. That is a pretty cool unit. It looks like someone bought an old fire truck and brought that out. Body on this one was made by Quality out of Alabama. They did have the cab tilted earlier when I showed up, but I got over here too late. This truck does have a large water tank inside. You can carry its own water, pump it, and then all of your tools and hoses would be stored here. You can see here the water tank is taking up the majority of the truck. It's a great looking Jeep Renegade with a International Scout next to it. Scout has new gauges put inside of it and some new upholstery. Looks like they also bed lined the interior. So hopefully they take this out, get it muddy, and actually use it. It was a Ferrari 430, and I did drive my Lotus Elise down today. So this is my yellow Lotus Elise. Mine has been modified with a clam hinge tilt back rear end, and my car also has a dry sump race engine. So this is very modified under the hood. Here we have a Pontiac GTO Judge Edition. We have a Butler Performance, probably a 440 under the hood. Over here we have another modified off-road truck. So this guy is with the guy with the fire truck. They're starting up an off-road shop called Powers 4x4. They are converting those fire trucks into rollbacks or ramp trucks so that they can haul their rigs around the country. This is really cool. This is a Suzuki Cappuccino. Right-hand drive, imported from Japan. Amongst these American vehicles, this really looks like a tiny car. In fact, this MGB that's parked just a couple vehicles away actually is much larger than the Cappuccino. This one does have T-tops, and I assume they are small enough that you can put them in this tiny trunk. Of course, the Porsche Club has turned up with a bunch of their members' cars. Unfortunately, just like most clubs, they are not driving the old cars anymore. Mustang Club, I'm seeing the same thing. Mini Club, definitely. Hardly any of those members drive old Minis. It's unfortunate. People get older. They wanted to drive a more comfortable car around. And the collector cars stay in the garage unused. Here's a 3 Series BMW with a Corvette engine shoved under the hood. I just let it warm up that way. And here we have a really nice Datsun 280Z. Not an original color. This has a little bit more pearl and sparkle in it, but it's really striking with the white interior. Can't believe it, but a second Suzuki Cappuccino just showed up. This is not a normal thing that you would see, especially middle of the country, United States. Believe it or not, the two owners there in yellow and white are talking to each other. They have never met before, and they both live in this area with these very unusual cars. This is a pretty good turnout today for what is probably the last Cars and Coffee of the year. If you want to see more videos like this, comment below and click subscribe.